I would like to appeal to my people in northern Uganda to really get out of the hangover of the war, because many parts of Uganda have gone through war. Masaka, the town was destroyed completely. There was not a single building left standing in Masaka during the war with Idi Amin. So was Mbarara. Every building was knocked down. In Ruwero, we had a very bad war which lasted, very vicious, lasted 5 years. But some of these members of cabinet have been with me when we went to Ngoma, which was part of Ruwero. It's now quite recovered. So I think let all the political class take up my message of the homestead incomes. I was in my village in Baldegi, in Lango. I wanted to go back. And when I took off from my helicopter, there was nothing happening around where I was. I want to go back and discuss with those Baldegi people. When I called the people there, they told me part of the problem was water. I would have to go back and discuss with them how our village can join the effort of homestead incomes, because that's where recovery will start from. About the compensation, we have put the money, but I have been hearing rumors that the money is not well used. It is taken by people who are not known or things like that. So that's why I wanted to call a conference of elders from these areas, and then we see how to move. We have agreed to pay this money, but who is getting the money? Because now our people in Attorney General's chambers, they send money quietly to some people. They get the money, but the leaders don't know. Kafuuzi, what's happening with that one? Kafuuzi was following that one. What was the issue there? There was some argument.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, you set out to try and restore the local economy by encouraging the communities that were originally cattle keeping, to go back into the same. In the first year, we were given 50 billion shillings, 2022-2023. Sorry, 2021-2022. They are 2022-2023. We had a budget of 30 billion, which did not come. But 2023-2024, we received 80 billion. So we have so far received on average 130 billion, which we have paid out. The problem is the numbers keep increasing. Your Excellency, we had estimated in our last paper to Cabinet that if we were to do this exercise at once, we would spend 2 trillion shillings. And yet, the initial pledge by government was 150 billion. That is the equivalent of 50 billion per sub-region for the 3 sub-regions. So the complaints keep coming because fewer people receive money, many more expect the money to be received.
So that's why I wanted us to have a dialogue. And what is the issue? I would call a meeting and we discuss, you, the members of parliament from the area, plus the elders, so that you can tell us what, because as Kafuuzi says, numbers keep changing. And some of the money was taken initially by lawyers. So many problems. But we are committed. Now, finally, on the issue of the skilling hub, there's a skilling hub in Gulu here. There's a skilling hub in Gulu here. There's a skilling hub in Ajumani. I'm sure there's a skilling hub in Lira, in Ilango. Maybe what we can do is to, because what I do, my state house controller takes equal numbers from each district. Maybe we can increase the numbers who come from each district. But we are moving. And the only other issue, people, if you support me, the only other issue I had was that you train and give kits to go back with, instead of training and they go back with empty hands. So we can fine-tune that. So I thank you for coming here to have the meeting here. And you have heard my views. I submit.
Thank you. We would also request that you declare the session open. Regional sittings.
The regional sitting is declared open.
Thank you. Your Excellency, having addressed Parliament in accordance to Article 101, Sub-Article 2 of the Constitution, we want to thank you so much for creating time to be here with us and for giving us a clear and a concise address. It is always inspirational listening to your words of wisdom. In fact, besides being a fountain of honor, you are a fountain of knowledge too, because there are some things that you're actually a cyclopedia. Your Excellency, while we appreciate the solution-oriented 4-acre model for prosperity, we still reiterate we need mechanization in the region. And like what one member said, they were given tractors without horse. We need mechanization. We will continue preaching the prosperity gospel for transformation of our people. And honorable members will act as lead members. We lead by example. We will do this, and Your Excellency, between West Nile and Acholi,